Hi everybody, Karen O'Donnell from the Imperfect EFT YouTube channel. This is a recording that I'm going to be doing today about dental anxiety. So how to get less anxious about going to the dentist is a very, very personal topic right now with me because I have a dentist appointment this afternoon. So I want to be prepared and to be less anxious. So I hope that this helps other people as well. We're going to talk a little bit about what dental anxiety is and how to release that. So before I start talking about it, I want to show everybody a little accessory that I have that I'm going to be wearing, my tooth earrings, and I hope that my hygienist really appreciates them because I love my dentist and my hygienist and they do amazing work, but they can absolutely cause pain. So that is why I am anxious about it. We're going to talk a little bit about what dental anxiety is. So I'm going to reference some information that I got from the dentalfearcentral.org website. So the difference between dental anxiety, fear, and phobia. Dental anxiety is a reaction to a potential anticipated danger. So if you don't know what to expect with, say, a crown or a filling that needs to be done or a root canal, then you feel anxious because you don't know what to expect. So that is the anxiety portion. The dental fear tends to be far more specific. So if somebody has a fear, they can usually tell you what exactly it is. So fear of needles, fear of pain, fear of gagging, fear of that being uncomfortable in the chair. Those are the fears. The worst one is dental phobia. So it's the terror that you feel in your body so strong that you avoid the dentist until you have a problem like a physical pain or an abscess. And that is one of the worst fears, phobias that you can have. So I'm hoping to help everybody to release that today so that future dental appointments, like the one I have this afternoon, are a lot easier for you. So please share this with people who have this particular anxiety when it comes to going to the dentist. So we're going to do some EFT. And EFT is emotional freedom technique that helps to shut your brain's fight or flight response down so that you can just relax and not have as much of the stress response in your body. So in previous videos, I talked about how the basic setup is, and the most distressing issue is your issue that you want to focus on. So for today, we're going to do the anxiety of going to the dentist. So for me right now, I would say that is about a 5 on a 0 to 10 scale. That is called the SUD scale, the subjective units of distress, and 0 being none, obviously, and 10 being like the worst anxiety that you could ever feel just thinking about going to the dentist. So I'm going to say I'm a 5, and where I feel that right now is in my head. So I feel like a little pressure in my head, and that's an important thing to notice when you have that anxiety. Where is it in your body? And is it a pressure? Is it a pain? Is it a warmth? Is it a cold feeling? Just, really hone in on it, what the number is, where you feel it, and what it feels like. So we're going to start with our basic EFT, and you're going to take one hand, and it doesn't matter which hand, one hand on the side, and you're going to gently tap with 2 or 3 fingers, and we're going to do the setup statement. So even though I have this anxiety about going to the dentist today, and you can repeat that after me, I accept that's how I'm feeling right now. So those 2 statements are really important for doing the EFT so that it releases what you are feeling from your body. So we're going to repeat that. Even though I'm feeling stressed and anxious about going to the dentist, I accept that's how I'm feeling right now. And we're going to do that a 3rd time. Even though I'm feeling this stress and anxiety about going to the dentist, I accept that's how I'm feeling right now. So the next part is going to be in between your eyebrows. So just gently tap. You're going to say the stress I'm feeling in my body. On the side of the eye, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. And you're going to go under the eye, right at the cheekbone area, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. You go under the nose, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. On the chin, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. And you go right under the clavicle area, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. And under the arms, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. And top of the head, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. I'm just going to take a deep breath and let it go. So I noticed that I had a little bit of a shift in where I'm feeling the kind of tension in my head. I feel like it's a little bit more concentrated in the front. It still is about a 4, but it did go down from a 5 to a 4. And it's really important for you to write these numbers down because sometimes you don't remember what your number was before. So if you write them down, you can see if there was a shift. So the sensation kind of changed, and that's also an important thing to realize. Where did it change? It could be in a different part of your body now. So we're going to do another round of tapping, and my discomfort is a 4, and it's kind of in the front of my head here. So we're going to start again at the eyebrow point. The stress that I'm feeling in my body on the side of the eye. It is very, very stressful for me to think about going to the dentist. Under the eye, this stress, I can feel it in my head. And you can say wherever you feel it. Under the nose, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. On the chin, I acknowledge that the stress is there. On the chest, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. Under the arms, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. On top of the head, the stress that I'm feeling in my body. Take a deep breath and let it go. So I have much less pressure in the front of my head. I'm feeling just a little bit of lightness there, so I'm going to say it's maybe down to a 2. And I'm not feeling it anywhere else in my body. I'm feeling a lot less pressure in my head. So for the final round of tapping, I'm going to do the stress that I'm feeling. It's still around a 2, but I want to be able to release that. So you can do as many rounds as you need. If you need to do more so that you can bring it down to this level, absolutely just keep doing it. But the last round that I'm going to do is to be able to turn it around and release it. So I'm going to go back to the eyebrow point. The stress that I'm feeling in my body. On the side of the eye, it is safe to feel the stress that I feel in my body. Under the eye, the stress that I feel in my body is real, but it's safe to let it go. Under the nose, it is safe to let this feeling go. On the chin, my body doesn't have to feel this stress anymore. On the chest, my body does not feel the stress anymore. Under the arms, my body does not feel the stress anymore. On the top of the head, my body does not feel the stress anymore. Deep breath, and let it go. So just notice how it is in your body. Some people actually get anxiety a few days before their dentist appointment, especially if something is coming up that they have a procedure and it's not just a cleaning. And it is a really important thing to try to do this for yourself, even days before, if that's when you start to feel the anxiety. So days before, the day of, the night before, so that you don't have a sleepless night right before you go into the appointment. And you could just kind of gently visualize some tapping as well while you're having the procedure if you need that to calm down. So I hope that this helps everybody. Please share this with anybody that you know who has a phobia, a fear, or anxiety about a dentist, and who doesn't. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are happy to be doing one-to-one sessions with people as well as group therapy. But if you need it for dental anxiety, use it. And there are many other videos that we're going to be doing with other anxieties. So I hope that you join us, and I really appreciate you being part of our EFT world. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.